So today we're just going to be taking a real quick look at the Pedersoli reproduction of the 1816 Springfield. You can see it's a little bit dirty. I've been shooting it already the other day. This is a 69 caliber smoothbore musket. It's made by Pedersoli in Italy, and it is a reproduction of the US M1816 Springfield. I believe that Pedersoli calls this their 1816 Harpers Ferry. As you can see right here, they do put a Harpers Ferry mark on the lock plate. But I just figured since I had this dirty and gonna have to clean it anyways, we'd fire a couple shots with it and just kind of show it off a little. It's a pretty cool gun. So we will go ahead and start loading this thing. Well, as you can see, it's pretty windy today as well, so you'll have to bear with that. Look at this. I mean, it's trying to blow everywhere. But the charge I use in this, I use a 90 grain charge. I just use 2F for both the pan and the main charge. So and we're actually gonna try shooting a little buck and ball today. So that right there is going to be 90 grains. Now historically, they would have used paper cartridges for these. I just don't have any made, so I'm just loading individual components. But we'll put that 90 grains down there. Now what we're going to put on here is one 69 caliber round ball and 3 31 caliber buckshots. If you can get a close up on those buckshots. 1, 2, 3. And then what I like to do, basically just to keep them from rolling out of the barrel, is I just use paper towel or whatever's handy. Just tear a chunk off and kind of just wad it up. And that right there is probably too much. About half that. Just kind of wad it up, stick it down there so that your shot won't roll out. Draw a rammer and just make sure we ram all that down all the way. It seems like it's down. And then right here, we're going to prime our pan. Like I said, I just used the 2F. Just get a good amount of powder in there. Kind of get it settled. I don't know if you can get a close up on that. Settle it. Close our frizzen, and we are ready to go. Now I am going to shoot this right-handed just to avoid so much flash in the face. I have shot it left-handed. It's not undoable, but since it's kind of hard to hit anything, I'm just going to go ahead and shoot right-handed. So this is a pretty fun gun, honestly. We'll go ahead and load it one more time. There is a delay, and this is an old flint. When you put on a brand new flint or when you sharpen your flint, it's got a little faster ignition time, but as your flint gets a little more dull, it starts to slow down. So It's somewhat hard to hit anything just because of the delay in ignition. But you know, something like this probably not going to be most people's hunting gun, with it being a smoothbore. I know these are popular for reenactors, especially like Mexican-American War reenactors. And I've seen them pop up in Civil War sites too. So these were used in the early days of the Civil War, especially by Confederates, especially Tennessee soldiers. One round ball, 1, 2, 3. Then we'll get our paper towel wad, kind of stuff that in there. Get that down good. And after I've fired a shot already, I usually kind of prefer to load it out of this powder measure instead of out of my flask, just in case. So we'll put that on half cock, and we'll put some powder right in there. Should be good, about that much. Close our frizzen. We're ready to go. And I'll do a left-handed shot just so you can see. It's not undoable. I'll probably have my eyes closed at the moment of ignition, and you'll get a little singe on your arm hair as well. Probably a pretty bad flinch from me as well. But no, this is really a great gun. Now these are not cheap. I've seen these. I was looking online the other day, and new, these are going for about $1,850. I actually picked this one up used a couple years ago, or about a year ago, at the Tulsa, Oklahoma gun show for $800. So that was a pretty good deal, but these are not cheap. But if you come across a deal on a used one, I would highly recommend picking it up. See, I mean, it's got all the features of the 1816 Springfield, the angled brass pan, the sort of, what always catches my eye is the sort of heart-shaped cutout on the hammer. 1816 style front band, bayonet lug on top on these. You got your front sight on your barrel band. We'll take one more shot just because this is a pretty fun gun and it's a nice day out today. And I'll tell you what, this one will just do a round ball, no buckshot. But you know, with this being a smoothbore, you can do whatever you want. You could do just buckshot. You could do bird shot. Yeah, it's pretty flexible in the projectile type that you can load it with. It looks like I got the sprue on the side by accident, so this one might be a little... there we go. That one's down, and that one's pretty tight. I don't think it's gonna need a wad. So we'll give ourselves a little powder to prime with. Should be enough right there. As you can see, we're just put a little powder in the pan right there. That's loaded, that's ready to go. I'll do it right-handed again this time. So, yeah, that's the Pedersoli 1816 Harpers Ferry. As you can see, I mean, it's a pretty nice looking gun, well made. Pedersoli makes high quality stuff. So, finished Armory Bride, of course. Just wanted to get it out, kind of show it off a little. Figured it was a good day to get out and shoot some black powder, even though it is a little windy. But we'll catch you next time. We'll eventually probably do a little more in-depth video on this with paper cartridges and probably get dressed up and stuff. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of a preview of it. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.